What is the best you can do? You are so cornered in this debate tonight where the Assaudin Owaisi says, what do you do when riots take place in Congress ruled states? What is the best that you can do when people were being attacked in Gopalgarh? What is the best that you could do when the centre could have intervened in Muzaffarnagar? What is the best that you could do when Sonia Gandhi herself sent a fact-finding mission that criticized the Ashok Gehlot government for the excessive use of police force? What was the best that you could do, sir? I want you to answer Assaudin Owaisi fair and square tonight, that when it comes to riots in states of Maharashtra, Rajasthan or any other Congress-ruled states, you put on the blinkers, Mr. Jha. You put on the blinkers. You don't answer me, answer him and the audience tonight.
Okay, Mr. Owaisi, let me answer your question. You know, the riots that have happened, yes, we have been in government for over 53 years. Riots that have happened, should not have happened, is deplorable. But what is more fundamental is who were responsible for the riots. And if you really dig deep into all the riots that have happened in India, you will find the hand of the Sangh Parivar. They are the ones who have been responsible in a majority of the cases. And that is why you need a communal violence bill. Because there is an institutional bias in the country. And that needs to be taken care of. I'll give you two examples. Here.
You know, this is fantastic, Sanjay Jha. When I ask you questions about the big, I find this fact very, very hypocritical also.
1 minute.
Arnab, can I
I'm answering your question. What is wrong is wrong. We are not trying to rationalize and defend the riots that has happened. The law and order machinery needs to work.
That anything that you are
is that law and order machinery has an institutional bias.
One at a time, and it's Assaudin Owaisi's turn to respond to Sanjay Jha. Mr. Owaisi is rebutting you, Sanjay.
I'm not. No, Arnab, Mr. Owaisi, you have read the Communal Violence Bill Prevention Bill. It says that the dominant groups tend to get away. It's a clear understanding that we need to recognize.
Sanjay,
dominant groups, we are not defining it by religion or by anything else. It is a dominant group that gets away sometimes with frankly murder.
Sanjay Jha, 1 minute. First of all, one second. Mr. Owaisi, before you come in, and I'm going to let you in, I want to tell you, Sanjay Jha, that you know, this is not a sociology class where you tell me about dominant caste or dominant groups or dominant communities. The fact of the matter is that in Rajasthan, your Rajasthan police acted in a clearly... 1 minute, don't interrupt me when I'm going to throw uncomfortable facts at you. There was a National Commission of Minorities report, okay, not a Times Now report, which found out that the Ashok Gehlot government was clearly in violation of the rules. The state police was protecting the people who were accused, and the state police was acting in a clearly partisan manner in dealing with a riot situation. Sanjay Jha, please have some ethics in this whole argument. When the Gujarat police...
That's exactly the point I'm making.
He defends Mahaben Kodnani. You are all full of bluster and argument. When the Rajasthan police does the same thing in Rajasthan, then you want to give me some sociological argument. Assaudin Owaisi is responding to you. Assaudin Owaisi, we have 7 minutes on the debate and it's your turn to respond.
Lower level
Sanjay
police officer. You know, the bill will even attack the superintendent of police or a higher level commissioner level.
So, no. What are you saying? So what is this argument, Sanjay?
Go ahead.
What is this argument, Sanjay? A lower level police officer will allow a riot to happen so he can get away.
Police machinery.
What kind of an argument is that? You justify a lower level police officer allowing a riot? And you are doing this on national television? Assaudin Owaisi is responding. Now I'm letting him come in.
Police officers have come under.
Please hear
police
what I have to
officers
say.
Do get manipulated.
And then,
that's a fact of life.
And then respond to me. And I'm sure that what I'm going to say now, you have no answer to it. Your party has been in power from what, 9 years? Please tell the whole country that the CBI case on the demolition of Babri Masjid, what happened to Sanjay Jha? You cannot even pursue that case properly. Second point, what happened to Sri Krishna Commission report, Mr. Jha? You have taken the accused in Sri Krishna Committee as your ministers in Narayan Rane. Your partner NCP, highest number of communal riots have taken place in Maharashtra. Shame on your Congress NCP government in Maharashtra. Highest number of communal incidents have taken place. You don't believe in freedom of expression. And now you talk about communal riots. Why did you sleep for 9 years, Mr. Jha? You could have implemented this law in Maharashtra. Who stopped you? The Muslims of Rajasthan have dumped you in Rajasthan because of what happened in Pratapgarh. You could not even issue a 355 warning to Uttar Pradesh government. Why? Because that Mulayam Singh fellow was supporting you over here. You wanted to be in power. Now please don't talk about communal amity. Don't talk about secularism. You have been badly exposed in this debate. You have no answers to the question which I am posing to you. You don't believe in freedom of expression. You only harp about other side. What about your side? What about your side? How has been your performance so far? Who stopped you from bringing this law in the last parliament session?
Well, let me tell you, our intentions are to make sure.
And you do it just before elections. Please understand,
Mr. Owaisi, give me a chance to answer your question, please.
Your acting in the parliament will not go down well with the Muslims in Maharashtra or anywhere in the country.
No, let me tell you, they are not histrionics. We made a comment, Mr. Kapil Sibal.
No, Sanjay, I haven't finished. Sanjay, 1 minute. Sanjay, the truth must come out. Sanjay, 1 minute. I have two questions to Congress and BJP. I have 7 minutes on the debate and I must be allowed my two questions. Sanjay, 1 minute. Sanjay, you responded to him. You responded to him.
We are putting a bill.
You responded to him. Let's get the BJP in. No. Let's get the BJP in. I want tonight. I want tonight to completely expose the hypocrisy, both the Congress and the BJP on this.
Of the disputed structure. Yes, of course, they have done something. They have brought a Librahan Commission report in 2010. It was such a shameful that it has mentioned Atal Bihari Vajpayee's name in the car sevaks who never went to Ayodhya. And it was ridiculous that it was having the name of Mr. Jagdambika Pal, who is a Congress member of parliament, as one of the car sevaks. And I would also like to remind one thing. The famous 1987 Hashimpuram Haryana message allegation is that it was done by UP police. And Mr. P. Chidambaram, who was then MOS on the
Listen to me, gentlemen. 1 minute. This is Arnab Goswami. Give me a second, please. Okay? Don't give me stock arguments. Give me factual points.
I am giving a factual point.
Now I have one question and one question.
Mr. P. Chidambaram, who was MOS home in 1987, has assured that the inquiry will be set up. And after 26 years, no inquiry has been set up. Then you are saying that BJP is having the accused on the side and those who have not faced any inquiry, they are clean. After the commitment
of the state home, no inquiry. Okay, no. You have now had your say. Now don't stop me, please. 1 second. My question, I have one question each, one to Congress, one to BJP. Okay? First goes to the BJP and either Sudhanshu Trivedi and after him Yatin Oza can try. I know they will have no answer to it. The fact is this. Here is a party that is worried about the center infringing on the rights of states. Same party is up in arms, right? Up in arms against the Uttar Pradesh government's decision to charge its own MLAs Suresh Rana and Sangeet Som under the National Security Act. While, as per your own accusation, letting others off lightly. So my question to the BJP is, sir, what kind of hypocrisy are you practicing? You leave such power to states, leave open the possibility of abuse. Your own position vis-a-vis your MLAs Suresh Rana and Sangeet Som, who were accused under hate speeches, proves that you cannot be trusted as far as controlling a communally charged atmosphere is concerned. You can be trusted with trying to inflame it further. And then felicitate the same people who try to inflame a situation. And before your prime ministerial candidate comes on the dais, garland them. Give them upadhis. Make them feel like heroes, Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Can I clarify something?
You make them feel like heroes for inciting communal violence.
It was in the Agra rally.
Please, Mr. Trivedi, I think your boat has capsized on this one.
To be present. So both these MLAs were present. And they were not garlanded because they were having accusation of criminal violence. They were facilitated because the NSA was imposed and the state and central government was unable to put out that. And last sentence I would like to say, here is the party, Congress party, which has seen
wonderful argument. I get one counter. One counter from Mr. Owaisi.
It was not an issue. It was the issue of development, price rise and corruption. Where they were standing where we were standing.
Please understand this today.
Now they are consistently raking up the issue of communal violence so that they can fetch some dividends out of that. They are trying to polarize.
Sir, please understand this today.
That's why they are using this parliament session for...
Sir, don't tell me about polarizing the politics of this country, because the average youth of any religion Any religion in today's India has no connect, I am telling you, with this tutu meme form of communalism that you are practicing out here. And they will see through what is going on in Parliament.
That's what I
say today with all seriousness that it's a fixed match going on in Parliament. And my question to the Congress party is this. Now, you know, I know that this government is an expert at contradicting itself. I don't want to tell you what was going on between your senior ministers. You wash linen, dirty linen in public, you fight with each other, you contradict each other. The Congress leader has to issue a statement today contradicting a senior Congress leader. Right hand of Congress does not know what left hand is doing. Right hand of government does not know what left hand is doing. Now, Mr. Sanjay Jha, please tell me, will you sack the Minister of State for Home, RPN Singh? Because RPN Singh said during Muzaffarnagar, I can't do anything effectively. Effectively, he said, I can't do anything in Muzaffarnagar because you know what? He told reporters, don't you know? Law and order is a state subject. So in the context of Muzaffarnagar, RPN Singh tells reporters, don't you know law and order is the state subject? So Deputy Minister of Home says law and order is a state subject. Law Minister says law and order in a communal situation is not a state subject. In other words, you give a clean chit to Mulayam Singh Yadav, you criticize Narendra Modi, one minister says one thing, one minister says another thing. Sanjay Jha, even if you are desperate and you are doing this with a view to the elections, at least practice your art right. You're all messed up in terms of your argument on this one.
Arnab, let me answer very quickly. No, let me tell you, please do not take Mr. Singh's comment in isolation. If you look at the comments made by all the leaders of the Congress party, including the Prime Minister, they sent very, very serious messages.
What in isolation? What am I taking in isolation?
The violence was stopped.
No, what am I taking in isolation? It was in the context of Muzaffarnagar, sir.
Mentioned, 1 minute.
Is it in isolation? Assaudin Owaisi?
Yes.
Is this in isolation?
Yes.
No, it is not.
Assaudin Owaisi nodded his head.
Not in isolation.
I let him in 1 minute.
Can I answer?
I'm going to come back to you, Mr. Owaisi.
The government of India.
No, Mr. Owaisi.
The government of India sent a very serious, a very categorical, a very unexceptionable statement to the state government saying that they were very seriously concerned about
you said,
and not just that.
No,
they said if you
no,
need,
I disagree with you.
From us, we will
I disagree with you.
And
I disagree with you.
I disagree with you.
I disagree with you.
I tell you. The bigger story in Muzaffarnagar
no, Mr. Sanjay Jha, please don't contradict yourself anymore.
And it doesn't make a single mention of the unfortunate episode that happened there. No, you got to look at the statement in totality of all the senior people. And factually, he's correct that it is a law and order is a state subject. But
which senior people?
Were taken
which senior people?
By the central
which senior people? We have had the privilege, Mr. Jha, 1 minute.
Well,
Mr. Jha, we have had the privilege of having a Prime Minister called Dr. Manoj Singh.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi
our Prime Minister, we have had the privilege of having a Prime Minister when there was many incidents of rape and lawlessness in Uttar Pradesh in 2011. Our Prime Minister even refused to comment on the subject, saying it will be wrong if I comment, it's a state subject. We have a Home Minister who said when Muzaffarnagar was burning, it is wrong for me to comment because it's a state subject. Suddenly, Kapil Sibal is fire and brimstone and you want me to believe you are sincere? Assaudin Owaisi is rebutting you now.
Took it with the maximum gravity and maximum intensity that it could.
Assaudin Owaisi has the last word on this one.
Your government could not even issue a warning under 355 because you just wanted to survive in power come what may. Please tell me, Sri Krishna Commission report, Mr. Jha, those accused mentioned in that commission report are your honorable ministers. What are you trying to preach over here? Has your government sent a single morsel to the people living in refugee camps? Your leaders have visited. What has been the contribution of government of India? I stop using Muslims as vote bank. If you are interested, give an assurance to the nation that you will pass this bill. If BJP is concerned about
do you? No, 1 second. What do you mean I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank?
Stop using it.
No, what do you mean I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank?
Stop BJP.
What did you say I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank?
We have the power and guts to stop BJP.
Did you say I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank?
That I will support Congress. We have the guts.
Did you say I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank?
Yes, I said, because...
Did you say I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank?
That is what Congress is doing. Whenever elections come, you bring the issue of...
You said I will stop using Muslims as a vote bank.
Stop using it. Implement your promises. If you are interested in that bill, bring that bill. If BJP is interested in Sikhs,
if the government is introducing the prevention of targeted communal violence,
and have a bill
how can
which
that
will
be
stop communal violence
politics?
Against minorities of Muslims and Sikhs.
Mr. Owaisi, I don't think you have read the bill.
Exposed in Maharashtra. You are going to see what is going to happen in Maharashtra. Come what may, I will be going to Maharashtra. I will expose you badly over there. And people of Maharashtra will give you a befitting reply. You mark my words.
Now, 1 second, gentlemen, at the end, I just want to say
let me tell you something. I take your feedback on
gentlemen, I want to say one thing.
But 1 minute, Arnab, just one point. The bill that we have, the bill that we propose to have in Parliament, I can tell you will make a significant difference
and you don't want to look
the prevention of communal violence. It will protect that young boy from Arunachal
and your lovely
Nido, who was killed in Delhi because he was a minority in a different state. There are significant features of the bill that will make a massive difference to maintaining a secular richness of a country.
I just want to say one thing,
the violence that happens very
Gentlemen,
often.
one thing. Gentlemen, you all made your points very strongly and you've all criticized each other. May I be permitted to say one thing, sir? You know, gentlemen, I'm saying this with all sincerity today as a journalist, a citizen of India, right? 23, 24 years back, one generation of Indians which came out after the reforms from universities, they realized that caste is something to divide, you know, one Indian from another by. 21 years back, the Babri Masjid demolition brought to the fore the issue of religion. An entire generation of Indians woke up to the fact that politicians were using caste and religion to divide them. I request you today, whatever your politics and your political interests and whatever your vote banks, can we put this communalism argument aside? Just keep the argument. If you want to pass a bill, do it quietly.
I agree with you.
But don't use it to divide the people anymore. Gentlemen, I thank you. I thank you for joining me on debate number 1 tonight. I thank you very much.